The Surtec name, while it had served us well for a couple of decades, it just didn't fully convey the combined offering that we now have. And there wasn't any, when you start trying to kludge names together and concatenate, and it gets really unattractive and all those things. And so it fairly quickly became clear that we needed to find a new brand and a new name. And so that was kind of the genesis of how we got here.
And in the beginning, I thought we would just merge the two names, and Jeff was the one that kind of said, nah, let's just start all over.
So we started off just kind of coming to the table with, well, what are some naming parameters that we have?
I wanted an A, so we'd be at the top of the list because I started being at the bottom, and I wanted a V in the middle somewhere. That was, and I actually used tools on the internet to find names with an A at the beginning and a V in the middle because of the design V. I thought that'd be cool.
We wanted a name that started at the beginning of the alphabet, and we wanted something broad, that we could define what that name means. So we didn't want it to be too descriptive because that would be limiting. So we kind of had all these naming requirements that we identified first.
We came up with Essentia, I think we were going to go with. We had all kind of decided on that one.
It's not just the name, but it's also, is the trademark available? And also, is the domain available, which is one of the most tricky components to naming. We had a lot of great names we loved, and as we searched, it's like, there's not a .com open for that. So it really gets into a little bit of art and a little bit of science to figure out that right blend of the name and then the URL to go with it.
That didn't go through. I think for me personally, it took the wind out of my sails a little bit. We're like, I thought we were past this, because it's a lot of work to come up with a name. Yeah. And when Genuen came out there, I think Bob got it. Our CSO is the one that found that name on some type of name generation. And when I heard it, I didn't love it, but I did not like it. And that's where I was in this journey. I not dislike it.
I was kind of with Todd. I didn't not like it, but I didn't immediately love it. And I fell in love with it the day we worked with Sarah from TREW, and we got the logo right. And it just, all of a sudden, it clicked for me. And it was one of those things that was like, I just knew.